This video is going to demonstrate how to electronically complete your provider orders, sign and edit dictated reports, answer coder queries, sign and update scanned documents, and receive notification that you need to dictate a document to complete the patient chart. First, you're going to click on the physician desktop. Once on the desktop, you will note that you may have a listing of ADT, results, and, as you can see here, incomplete notifications. Today we're going to talk about the incomplete notifications. As always, we recommend that you sign your verbal orders first. Click the Sign button on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. To first address your orders, click the Orders tab at the top. Click Process All. When prompted to sign or view, click Sign. Click Sign again, enter your PIN, and your orders have been electronically signed. Next, we are going to address our scanned documents, dictated reports, and coding queries. Click on the Reports tab. A listing of all documents requiring something will be presented to you. You want to click Process All. You will first be presented with scanned documents missing signature or other requirement. Note here we have a scanned document. You can look at the document and see what is required. In this case, you will see that I am being asked to write an expired note on my progress note. To do this, you want to click Add Text. And when I do this, note that I'm given some Edit Text functionality. Move your cursor over the document. You will notice that the cursor has changed to a plus with a square. On an empty portion of the document, click and drag the mouse, drawing a text box. A text box will pop up for you. Here you can type your information. Click Save. You will notice that in red here, the information that you just added has appeared. This will be hard burned onto the scanned document for the legal record. Note that this feature can be used at any time if you wish to add information to your progress note. If I need to make an edit to this, I simply click Edit, and I can add more info. I will click Save, and this new information has been added to the record. To exit out of the Add Text feature, I need to click Add Text again. Note now that the Sign button has become lit, and I can sign my document. I have moved on to my next scanned document. You will see here if I scroll down, I have a signature flag that I need to electronically sign. Click Sign again, and continue to do this until all of your documents have been signed. You will be prompted to save your signatures, so save your signatures, enter your PIN, and you just have signed your scanned documents. Next, you will be brought into your dictated reports and coder queries. First, if you have a transcribed document, review the document for any blanks. If you have a blank in the document, click Edit Document, edit your blank, and click Save. You will see here that our blank has now been completed. Click Sign to sign the document, and you will move on to your next document. Now you will notice we have a physician query. Please note that physician queries and transcribed documents will be intermingled together. If you are presented with a query, please review the question. If you know the answer to the question, or you wish to redirect the question to another provider, you want to click Edit Document and type your response. Note here that if I did want to redirect this to another provider, I would just have to type who I want this query to go to. For example, one of my partners or an attending or other consulting physician. In this case, I have answered that the patient had chest pain. I'm going to save the document. Notice that my response now appears on the query. Now I just need to sign the query. Now I've received another query. I'm going to review my query. But let's say in this example that I do not know the answer to the question at this point in time and I need to review the patient's chart. I have the ability to skip the query by either pressing Next, or if I were at the end, I would want to press Stop. In this case, I'm going to click Next because I must have another report in there waiting for me. My query has been skipped and I've been given my next transcribed document to electronically sign. I'm going to review it for any blanks, and if I'm happy with the way the report looks, I'm going to sign it. Note that I have 3 reports to sign. I'm going to click Sign. I'm going to enter my PIN. Notice that my sign queue has cleared and all that I have left is the coding query that I was not able to answer without opening the patient's chart and reviewing it in the EMR. Now we're going to take a look at the incomplete listing so that I can view what is left to do electronically to complete my records. Click Cancel to return to your notification listing. You will see here that I have an incomplete listing of records. You will see that some remain. I'm going to click on my first patient. I'm going to click on my first notification listed. You see here I have a physician coding query. This is my patient query that I skipped over when I was signing my documents. So if I want to review the record so that I can see how I need to answer my query, I'm going to click Open Chart, and I'm going to launch directly into the EMR and this visit so that I can review what I needed to know to answer my query. Now I've reviewed what I needed to review to answer my query. I can close out of the EMR. I can open my query by clicking on the history bubble, process all, and now I can look at my query and answer the question. In this case, they want to know the underlying cause of the patient's altered mental status. In this case, I have a list of responses that I have to choose from. So if I hit Edit Document, I can go down to my response area, and they are asking me to place an X in the area that translates to my answer. Now I can click Save. I am brought back to my document, and you will see down here is my answer. Now I just need to sign my query. And you will see I have no more documents left to process. I'm going to cancel out of here. If I click List, I can go back to my desktop to see what is remaining. Here I have one more new deficiency to complete. I'm going to double click on that to launch into it, and here you will see I have a document required discharge summary. I am being asked to dictate a discharge summary on this patient. So if I need to review the EMR, again I will click Open Chart because I need to review the EMR and the patient's visit so I can dictate my discharge summary. If I click on Other Reports tab, I can review any information that I need to review to do my dictation. When I'm finished, I can close out of the EMR. And when my dictation is complete, I'm going to click the ACK section right here, which places an X in it. And what this does is it lets medical records know that I've dictated my discharge summary, and it will clear this notification from my list. ACK stands for acknowledge. It says that I've acknowledged that I have a discharge summary to do and that I have dictated it. As a reminder, if you wanted to review things such as progress notes, history and physical, and other information, remember that your transcribed, dictated reports are located under the Other Reports tab, and they always have the little bubble beside it. Your discharge instructions and medications are also in this area. Don't forget you can sort it alphabetically so that you can more easily find the information that you're looking for. If you need to review your progress notes, you want to click on the Notes tab and then click on Provider. And your provider progress notes will be right here. Click the scanning camera, and you can navigate through your progress notes by clicking Next, Previous, or the individual pages. And don't forget you can zoom in or zoom out if you need to. Further, you can always print a document if it will more easily assist you in doing your dictation. And this concludes the demonstration for electronically completing your medical record deficiencies.